That's not too bad. Gonna kill one more. And gonna kill all the bombard cannons. Oh my gosh. Alright. Hello everyone and welcome to the third game in this week's Games of the Week. This is going to be a matchup between Say My Name. Here's his starting town center. And Project Belgium. Here's the starting town center right there. This is going to be an Incas versus Teutons matchup. You can see the civs down there on the bottom left. And this is going to be Nomad. Nomad, I always say, is one of those maps that... Oh, I'm not on full screen. It's one of those maps that, when I think of just classic, what is Age of Empires, I think of Arabia, and I think of Nomad. What is more classic to Age of Empires than starting out, not even with the town center, with some villagers, having to build your base somewhere, wherever you choose, gather your own resources, and start from basically nothing and build a great and mighty empire, where scouting is so important. Just... You know, when I think of Age of Empires, I think about Nomad. And it's good we see some of these players playing Nomad a little more often. This is going to be a Teutons versus Incas matchup. Not a matchup I can say I've seen before. Not that I remember anyway. So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We saw Teutons a little bit earlier today. Certainly that'll be good, having cheaper farms, but not... Neither of these civilizations are... He just killed the boar. He just killed the boar. And the other boar is going to be lamed. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the boar is going to go back. This is Titanic. This is Titanic. Oh my gosh. La 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 la. That is so bad. That is so bad for Project Belgium. He could have had 3 boar. And instead, he has 1 boar and his opponent has 1 boar. And please don't kill that boar that way. So bad. But anyway, this is a Teutons versus Incas matchup. Good knights for the Teutons. They can resist conversion. Cheaper farms. Those are nice bonuses. Tower Rush might be very strong. You see that often on Nomad. But other than that, they're not anything special on Nomad. And I could say the same for the Incas. Having the free llama really helps, I have to say. Certainly it's helped Belgium a lot here. Eagle Warrior is nice. Their Tower Rush can be very good as well. So some nice bonuses for the Incas, but nothing that pops out. It's not like we're watching Mayans or Persians or Chinese on Nomad. Those are the top tier Nomad civilizations. Both players will be going up with docks. Dock is already built for Belgium. Although no fishing ships being made yet. And Say My Name's going to go for a dock. Both placing docks in the very southern part. This actually could be pretty dicey. Any player getting loom yet? Actually, Project Belgium has loom, so this bad start is going to go from bad to worse, as that villager is not going to be able to place a dock. Could even lose the villager if loom doesn't come in. So got to be very careful about this if you're a Say My Name. There we go, there's loom. At least this villager can scout. That's what I would do. I would just walk around and scout a bit. See if your opponent has a map that might be good for a Tower Rush. Yeah, the best thing about capture raids is it's a lot of info, yes, but it's also condensed, and it is easily viewable. I don't have to go to multiple tabs to see a lot of info. It's great. Plus, I could do this, which I haven't done yet. This is really cool. But yeah, both players trying to go up to the next stage eventually. No matter, it takes some time. Do we even have a dock? Yeah, Say My Name finally building a dock. He's got 1 fish there. Both players only with 1 fish. Second fish coming out for both players. One tip of advice. Yeah, so nice and not cluttered. Yeah, it's great. I can see more of the map. I haven't used the zoom feature too much. Oh, it's a little too slow. There's a hotkey to change that, I think. Oh, there we go. That's better. I don't use the zoom feature too much because that can get a little disorientating, and I really like the regular zoom. So you won't see me using all the features that often with Capture Age, but I think it's great as it is. So I'll be using them pretty sparingly. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, one little tip for you on Nomad. So some things that are important are, of course, scouting. Scouting with sheep. If you can't scout with sheep, then you might want to scout with a villager, getting your dock up early. Everyone should know that. But one tip of advice I got from Fiage, who used to stream a lot, doesn't stream too much anymore, but streams every now and then. One of my favorite pro players, is that once you have enough villagers on food, don't overinvest into food. Go onto wood pretty heavily, and try to get your dock and fishing ships running. That'll give you more food long term. So for example, if you just brought in your first boar, don't put 7 or 8 villagers on boar. Instead, put maybe 4 villagers on boar and take a lot of wood, so you can get your dock up nice and early. Little tip of advice for you. Who's closer to going up to the next stage? Kind of hard to tell. Both of them are still kind of far away. Nomad takes a little bit of time to develop. I'm going to Alt Plus. There we go. Game speed is a little bit faster now. How can you do the zoom? You cannot do the zoom. Because you do not have capture age. Because it's not available to everyone. So 4 fishing ships right there. There is probably an eco thing I could use to see the fishing ships. Is there? No, but there's food per minute. That's pretty useful. I don't think there's a fishing ship thing. So both players with quite a few fishing ships. Still having a hard time going up to the next stage. This is a little late, even for Nomad to go up to the feudal age. I do wonder if we're going to see fast feudals or fast castles. I would guess fast castle from Belgium because he's walling heavily. Peasant. Haha, yeah. Yeah, these peasants. That's the real reason I like capture age, because it makes me feel special. What are you doing, Belgium? Finish off that wall. Alright, Belgium's going up to the next stage. He is on 25 vills. 25 is fast castle territory, especially with so many sheep. Look at how many sheep Project Belgium has. Project Belgium didn't find... Project Belgium has made the best out of his Nomad start. Let's put it that way. Say My Name has not, but he might have had just a luckier town center position to begin with, since he had those boar right there. Belgium going to go to the berries. Going to mine some gold. And although not that interesting for you, the viewer, looks like we had a little bit of laming from Say My Name. Although not that interesting for you, the viewer, on Nomad, the Dark Age, a lot is going on in the Dark Age in general, but especially on Nomad. There's so much scouting being done. That's one thing I forgot to check. Here's the scouting for Say My Name. And just finding resources. Do I take the berries or not? You know, do I place farms down? Do I need another dock? You know, where do I put my first mining camp? Those are all important decisions being made in the Dark Age. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a fast castle, I think. Yeah, blacksmith coming up. Needs a little more wood for a market. Actually going to go with the tower right away. What is that decision? What is that about? I guess they're cheaper for the Incas. So why not? But why not place an outpost first and place a tower only if you need it? That is a little odd for me. Not that odd, though. I mean, so the Incas tower is cheaper. You might need it anyway, and the town center's on stone. If the town center wasn't on stone, then I'd be questioning a little bit more, but this is kind of creative. So Belgium needs a little bit of stone. He can take it. Actually, it looks like he's taking stone somewhere. He's got 135. Oh, that's right. It's cheaper for the Incas. Is it that much cheaper? That's very cheap. I don't remember it being that cheap. Maybe he took a little bit of stone. Oh, he did. Yeah, there we go. A little confusing. Mill on top of the shorefish and the deer. Nice. Do you see any galleys on the map? I don't see any galleys. Nope, one. There we go. Some fire galleys coming out. You can see the fire galleys, by the way, being built here. This is nice because I don't have to point everything out to you guys. As you guys get used to the overlay and to capture age, you can tell how many villagers, you know, are there, what's going on around the map, that kind of stuff. Try moving the map with the right-clicking drag on the ground instead of edge scrolling. It's a little shaky. You have to be very careful with it. I can see that. Yeah, I could definitely use that. That could be useful. It's a little hard, though. It's not too smooth. This one's like a quick move. I don't know, I just feel a little disoriented with it. Yeah, I can move it quickly. I could try to do that a little bit more. I might have to turn my scroll speed up or something. That'll take a while to get used to. I can cast from smartphone now. I'm not sure if we're going to go that far. Can you imagine that Age of Empires 2 on smartphone? Like the whole game? How stressful that would be. Alright, let's talk a little bit about the game. Where are we right now? Villager number is even.